Today, we're diving into a civilization that was as fascinating as it was fierce, the Aztecs. Now, when we think about ancient empires, the Aztecs don't always get the same hype as, say, the Romans or the Egyptians. But trust me, their story is one for the history books. From their humble beginnings as nomads to ruling over a vast empire, their rise and fall is a cosmic drama of ambition, innovation, and ultimately, tragedy. Over the next few minutes, we're going to unpack 5 fierce facts about the Aztecs that will leave you wondering how you never knew about this incredible civilization before. Okay, picture this. 13th century Valley of Mexico, the Aztecs, or the Mexica as they were originally known, were far from the mighty empire they would become. They were a nomadic tribe searching for their place in the world. Legend has it that their god Huitzilopochtli gave them a sign, an eagle perched on a cactus devouring a serpent. That sign led them to an island in Lake Texcoco, where in 1325 they founded their capital, Tenochtitlan. Talk about an origin story. But these weren't your average island dwellers. They were ambitious, strategic, and let's be honest, pretty fierce warriors. Through a combination of military might, savvy alliances, and a tribute system that kept the wealth flowing, the Aztecs expanded their reach. They didn't let a little thing like being on an island slow them down either. They built causeways and canals connecting Tenochtitlan to the mainland and showcasing some serious engineering prowess. By the 15th century, the Aztec Empire, with its triple alliance of Tenochtitlan, Texcoco, and Tlacopan, dominated central Mexico, ruling over hundreds of smaller city-states. Not bad for a tribe that started out searching for a home, right? To understand the Aztecs, you must grasp their religious beliefs. Religion was inseparable from their daily life. Gods influenced every aspect of existence. They had a pantheon of deities. Huitzilopochtli, the sun god, demanded blood tribute. Tlaloc, the rain god, was vital for agriculture. They built massive pyramids to honor these gods. The Templo Mayor was the religious epicenter. Priests performed elaborate ceremonies, often involving sacrifice. Human sacrifice was a way to appease the gods. But their religion also included rich myths and legends. Their beliefs evolved with the changing seasons and needs of their empire. Masters of innovation and knowledge, we often romanticize ancient civilizations, but let's be clear, the Aztecs weren't just about pyramids and sacrifices. These were a people of remarkable intellect and ingenuity. I mean, think about it. They developed not one but 2 complex calendars. One tracked the solar year for agricultural purposes, ensuring bountiful harvests. The other, a sacred calendar, guided their religious ceremonies and rituals. And forget about simple hieroglyphics. The Aztecs had a sophisticated writing system using pictograms and glyphs, allowing them to record their history, laws, and even keep track of the tributes flowing in from conquered territories. But here's what really blows my mind. Universal education. That's right, the Aztecs believed that every child, regardless of gender or social standing, deserved an education. They established schools where children learned everything from astronomy and mathematics to art and history. Talk about being ahead of their time. And don't even get me started on their advancements in medicine. They were skilled herbalists, using plants and natural remedies to treat ailments. They even performed surgeries and dental procedures. These were a people who understood the human body and the power of nature to heal. The fall of an empire. The year is 1519. Hernán Cortés, a Spanish conquistador with a thirst for gold and glory, arrives on the shores of Mexico. The Aztecs, led by Emperor Montezuma II, had never encountered Europeans before. They initially mistook Cortés for a god, a returning deity from their mythology. Big mistake. Cortés, driven by greed and fueled by tales of the Aztecs' wealth, was not there to make friends. He exploited existing rivalries between the Aztecs and neighboring tribes, turning them against each other. But the deadliest weapon Cortés unleashed wasn't steel, but disease. Smallpox, brought over from Europe, swept through the Aztec population like a wildfire. Millions perished, weakening the empire from within. The siege of Tenochtitlan in 1521 was a brutal affair. The once great city, ravaged by disease and under constant attack, finally fell to the Spanish and their native allies. Montezuma was captured, and with his death Aztec resistance crumbled. The Spanish, driven by a lust for gold and an unshakable belief in their own superiority, set about dismantling the empire they had conquered. Temples were destroyed, replaced with churches. The Aztec way of life, their traditions, their beliefs, were systematically suppressed. Echoes of an enduring legacy. The Aztec Empire may have fallen, but their story doesn't end there. Like a supernova, it leaves behind echoes that ripple through time. Walk the streets of Mexico City, built atop Tenochtitlan, and you'll find traces of their legacy. Nahuatl, their language, is still spoken by over 1 million people. Their agricultural innovations, like chinampas, inspire sustainable farming. And let's not forget chocolate, a delicious legacy. From the iconic calendar stone to the Day of the Dead, their influence endures. The Aztecs, a cosmic perspective. So the next time you hear about the Aztecs, remember they weren't just a footnote in history. They were a civilization that burned bright, leaving an unforgettable mark on our planet. From their understanding of astronomy to their complex societal structures, they offer us a glimpse into a world vastly different from our own, yet strangely familiar. Their story is a reminder that we are all part of a grand cosmic narrative, a story of exploration, innovation, and the enduring power of the human spirit. Keep looking up and never stop questioning.